do I just have these fucking Alright, I kind of want to show you everything that's on my fucking like references folder.
Ah.
Not all of it's smut, just 80%.
80% of your stuff is smut?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, what stuff we talking about? Like, what genres?
Actually, less than. I don't know. It's just stuff. You can dictate for yourself.
Alright. Alright. Welcome to Shed Talk.
Wait, are you actually recording?
Pornographic edition. We're gonna record. We're gonna review some hentai.
Hold on.
My selection I have picked for us today is Black Bible and Daddy Kisses Me in the Dark.
Whoa, hold on.
Welcome to Shed Talk.
Is that second one even real?
Yes, something along those lines.
Serious?
I have not watched it. I've not watched it, but I know of it.
Are we actually recording?
Yes, we're recording. Don't worry, this is a test recording. Unless you want to put this at the start.
No, let's keep the shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if there's a weird cut in the audio, you know why? Because I want this shit in. Who needs like that's the perfect intro. Who cares if it's like got like a weird cut?
Oh, Jesus. All right. Welcome to Shed Talk.
Oh, are we actually recording this time?
Yeah. We were recording last time.
Are you gonna keep that clip in?
Well, I mean, if you want.
Sure, whatever. Then if we're keeping that clip in, we don't need an introduction. Fuck you. Woo!
Say that. It's first episode. We're trying to keep a good impression.
My apologies. Hello, 7 people, all of which we know.
Hi, David.
I'm good. Who's David?
My friend David.
Fuck you, David. I'm gonna game end you.
I'll game end you.
I'll game end you myself.
It's David, my high school bully.
Okay, please stop. Alright, so...
Oh, God.
Believe it or not, this is meant to be a podcast. And if you can't tell, as the shed kind of implies, it's built like a fucking shed, and we're on a shoestring budget. We have no charisma or talent, and we have no speaking skills. So that makes us perfect to talk for an obscene amount of time. And we're going to talk about video games, ladies and gentlemen, because that's the most popular thing and most important thing, and everyone likes those. So we'll exploit an overpopulated market.
Oversaturated.
Thank you. Fuck me, I'm gonna sound like a retard. It's like, this guy doesn't even know how to fucking thesaurus.
This man doesn't thesaurus.
Can I honestly ask?
I bet he doesn't even have ovaries.
Listen, the chance of people with ovaries watching this shit is the same chance of me being happy with my life.
Oh, come on, man.
Shed Talk!
Shed Talk! Yeah.
Okay, right. So essentially the gimmick is that, well, it's not very unique at all, but we're going to give topics in the realm of gaming and media and how to suck dick for a living. And, we're going to comment on it. We're going to give our hot takes live, unfiltered, and we'll say stuff and say things. They're going to be controversial. They're going to be abhorrent, disgusting. You're gonna disagree with them. You're gonna figure out how horrible of people we are. And we're just gonna shoot some shit. The first thing I did want to talk about, Sky, you and I have. Oh yeah, might as well introduce ourselves.
Oh fuck, that's a thing.
Yeah, we are so unprepared for this. I love it.
Oh yeah. So.
Also, just a little reminder. We've been working on this since like September.
Oh, geez.
It's almost November. You can tell how prepared we are.
I know, right? It's so good.
Yeah, I'm me, and
Hello, me.
that's hi, it's me. That doesn't make any sense and that's fat one. How would I describe your voice?
I don't know.
Proper English one, yeah, is fucking school.
I. A proper English one, mate. Oh,
The proper English ones. Proper
he's from
fucking
proper
school,
England,
yeah?
right?
Proper England. He's from fucking.
He's from He's a fucking Scouser.
Yeah. So our special guest Elon Musk is accompanying me.
That's not.
You know,
That is not a South African accent.
I don't know what a South
I
African.
work with a South African, and I know that's not South African.
Don't you fucking work with apparently? Fuck me, right? I want to get to the point.
Yeah. So
expect tangents.
Yeah.
Audience.
So anyway, yeah.
Anyway, yes.
Introduction.
The first bit. Well, it's not much of an introduction. It's more introductory. Thing.
Well, names would help.
Topic. You're a fucking name. Anyway.
All right.
So the first thing I wanted to talk about, which it is pretty old news, but honestly, I think it's on to talk about, especially recently with all those sort of how would I describe it? Video game developer rights, not rights, but working conditions and how things are gone. And I think you and I've already talked about this a little bit.
Tiny bit.
I think the precipice of it, or at least where everyone was like, "Whoa, this is the thing," which is kind of depressing, is when Telltale closed down.
Oh, bless him.
It was the beginning of the month of October, I believe. So Telltale shut down. Even though it shouldn't be surprising, I at least was fairly surprised. I was like, "Oh," and then. Fucking finish your sentence, you bitch. What, are you serious?
No. It's fine. I wasn't really going to say anything.
You're useless to me. Right.
Love you
so,
too.
Telltale closed down, and then that kind of brought up a lot of things just in general. I guess to run over if anyone somehow doesn't fucking know.
Let me be your straw man. Pretend like I'm completely clueless and live in my parents' attic, which is pretty close to the truth.
Honestly, if you live in your parents' attic, even you would still know that this even happened. But in the small case, for anyone who doesn't even know about the Telltale situation, essentially it almost came out of the fucking blue. Basically, Telltale is just fuck. See, this is the problem with setting this. I remember this like the back of my fucking hand ages ago. But basically, Telltale was pretty much out of fucking money at some point. And their whole management was fucked. And essentially, it came around one day, and they just told everyone who was in there, "You're all fired. You have 30 minutes to leave the building." Is essentially what went down, at least on that day, not counting anything happened before that. But basically, I'm talking more in a sense of for the employees of Telltale back then, that was essentially what happened. Literally no fucking word of what was happening. Literally, they were working on projects at the time, and it was just yep, you're all fired. We're shutting down. Get out. No, might as well. I have to stress that everyone that worked there had no fucking severance, no kind of their health care only lasted until the end of the week or month maybe, and basically they had no. How am I trying to say it? I'm trying to not jump to the future, but essentially that's what. Pretty much everyone got fucking let go, besides a skeleton crew, which was there just to fulfill any obligations.
Which was, I remember this part all too well. Their last dying work.
Well, too.
Is okay. Their last works is a fucking. Is it Stranger Things?
There was a Stranger Things project in the way. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but it was in the way, but it hadn't been started.
Okay, so that's probably cancelled. So, last two projects were The Walking Dead.
Or Walking Dead, final season.
Final season Walking Dead.
And then
At least we're finally getting like. At least it's not just like 2 episodes.
yeah. Let's not jump the shark.
Okay, hopefully they're.
I want to try and keep in sort of correct order.
Okay.
Timeline.
Okay. But also, the last work. Minecraft story mode. Season 3? Am I right?
The Netflix.
No, it's not even a game. It's not
even a game.
It's a goddamn Netflix series.
I don't know. They had. Sorry. I have no idea, but literally I watched like a video on it and it was just like, what? It's like, oh yeah, Walking Dead final season, Stranger Things. Oh yeah, and this Minecraft Netflix series. Like, what?
It perplexes
me.
me.
Well, to be fair, it is Netflix, and they'll pick up any property they fucking can. And to be fair, Minecraft is not the worst IPs to pick up, because at least then you'll get people back into fucking Netflix. But yes, it's quite ridiculous. I'm assuming it's still going to be animated, so maybe they're just transferring assets or whatever to fucking whoever Netflix is getting to animate this shit. But yeah, apparently this is a thing.
Oh my god, I know this is
crazy.
I know this is off topic, but when you
don't worry.
But
we were gonna call this the off-topic podcast, but I think that was already taken.
There's the official podcast, but what I was gonna say is that when you mentioned animation, like, oh, I'm assuming it's going to be animated, I was just thinking in my head that it's literally just a couple guys in the remnants of the Telltale offices running about in like cardboard costumes, doing like not even like the actors for like fucking Jesse or whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah,
it's just bunch
more than me.
It's just a bunch of office boys. It's essentially just like these guys having a LARP and just recording it.
Yeah, it's not much of not much animation, but yeah. Unless they're doing it mocapped, but they still have the big fucking suits on with just the balls on.
Oh my god! It's just like those fucking Is that fucking Kanye and was it like Little Wimp, Little Peep?
Little Wimp. Yeah. Let's just go with that.
Little Wimp.
Little Wimp.
I'm fairly Little Wimp is like a Japanese rapper. What the fuck am I talking about?
Ew, Japanese rappers. His name's like Little Pump.
They have a little pump. That's the thing with rappers nowadays. They're literally all just like little something.
Listen, I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, we don't know anything about rap, so let's get off that topic.
We're way too black.
Oh yeah, like I'm so black I've never came out of my room.
We're so close to making a seriously racist joke.
Yeah.
Like, like Amin's gonna be watching this, and I bet he's just gonna. Oh yeah, shout outs to Amin. Hi, Amin.
No, but now he's gonna get like death threats.
He's gonna get pussy.
No.
To be fair, he gets pussy anyway.
Yeah,
he's just gritting his teeth like, "Oh, you guys are gonna do it." And besides, first names don't count.
Oh, fair enough.
Anyone could be called Amin. Your dog could be called Amin for all we know.
Well, let's just.
Amin might not even be his name.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe I might just slip Amin's full name. Amin Shaheen Baheen Pandim.
No, he said his name. Amin Shaheen Shadid Stadid.
Oh no! Oh, Amin, I'm so sorry. No.
By the way, a lot of people lost their jobs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's bring it back. Yeah, so, Minecraft?
Yeah. So yeah, they had a skeleton crew working on a couple projects. Just to complete any obligations. But I do not think originally Walking Dead was on that list.
Oh.
I think because the way it happened, I don't know if you remember or not, or just even know in general, is that like how it turned out later on. I'm gonna go into a bit of the drama. Drama's a bit mean to say, but some of the drama relating to the employees. But I'm just gonna quickly like run off about Walking Dead.
Okay.
essentially maybe a week or so afterwards, I don't know, maybe some higher ups or whatever at Walking or Telltale were looking. First of all, they were looking to get a company to rehire or just hire the fired employees on the Walking Dead development team to
All
get
right.
them to finish Walking Dead. So that to me kind of sounds like they did not, the skeleton team was not there to finish Walking Dead originally.
Ah.
So that gives me that impression.
So
Anyway, yeah.
so they were just
So
gonna ship off their Walking
yeah,
Dead team to some
they
other company.
well they no, they couldn't ship them out because that's the thing. The Walking Dead team were probably already looking for work because they're probably panicked as fuck.
Fair enough. Fair
Because
enough.
literally the way it happened was like they lost their job. They had no fucking notice. It was on the day, and that like this is going to be in the relation to I think a class action lawsuit that got sent their way, which was I don't know, you've worked more than I have, so I'm assuming you might know a little bit more than me.
Maybe I don't know. All I do is poke chickens, man.
Fair enough. Jeez, way to give away your identity,
Oh
idiot.
no.
Yeah.
The,
People are gonna
the,
fuck.
oh god.
That's scary. Like I kind of make a joke about that, but do you really think so? I feel like someone could do that. That's shit's scary.
Uh,
Like they can cross-reference that kind of shit. Like it's crazy.
oh no. They'll find out my they'll find out my true name, Ricardo.
Oh yeah. But yeah, they pretty much essentially the way it works is that like if a company or business is gonna fold, excuse me. Now this is from the States.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's anywhere different anywhere else, but where I read, at least in relation to this case, was that like a company or business has to give out a fucking update, like say, okay, we are folding, like 60 days before, like a month or so
Oh
beforehand.
yeah, because that just sounds like
So
it's
everyone can, find a fucking job in the meantime. So they're not just like, oh shit.
yeah.
They're
I
not
mean,
like pressured to find a job.
it just sounds like
Yeah, it just sounds like good
common
etiquette.
courtesy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That didn't happen. So it was funny because they're like, oh yeah, can someone please hire our old staff? And it's like, they had probably already hopeful. I hope they found jobs. It's a bit like, and it was lovely because like as much shit has happened, it was really nice to see like say what was it? Just different studios like you know going out there for the employees, which was really fucking nice. One I remember specifically, I think is BioWare. I remember on Twitter that
Oh
kind of shit. Like,
no.
yeah, I know, but like the actual, itself, the act itself is really fucking nice. Like a lot of like companies went out for them. It's like, yeah, you can come on
I
in.
didn't even think BioWare still existed.
It still exists. Well, without getting into a tangent about that, thankfully, I do think a good majority of employees did, get their jobs or get new jobs without, having too much hard times. But it was still like I know it's like oh they're trying to like Telltale's oh we're trying to fix things, but still it's like you fucked over like your entire development team.
I mean, no matter what you're gonna say, it's like, boys, you fucking
Yeah,
you come to us to be like, okay, guys, so unfortunately we're gonna close down, so that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, pack up and fucking leave.
yeah, like
Like,
it's great, it's great. But yeah, like
hello.
like they're the week before the closure. I think I told you already, but like people hired a week before the closure, and like people who like moved house or like move home, move their families and whatnot
Oh,
closer to
for
like the
specific.
Telltale
Oh
Studios.
my god.
And then they got fucking shut down, so they had no fucking job. And I tell you now, what was it? Maybe in the Bay Area? I think it was just in an expensive part of the US.
Oh god.
A really pricey place to live.
Like
And then they don't have any fucking work.
so
Yeah.
they
It's
closed down
crazy.
just after bringing on a bunch of people,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Well, maybe not a bunch, but I'd say
at least a good sizable
Maybe
amount.
a few. Yeah.
A good couple bodies.
I'm inclined to believe.
And they just, oh, that blows my mind, man. I thought my place was bad.
It's insanity how that could happen. And I'm honestly just glad, like, I hope that a majority of people, because like after this happened, there was a really big like, you know, thing to like, yo, get these people fucking jobs. Like people are moving out of their way, which was super fucking awesome. And I'm just glad like people in general didn't fucking die because of this. Well, maybe not that far, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I get you.
It's just crazy. But I guess it speaks volumes about like how, like, even after it's all happened, I've been looking into stuff like this, mainly from Jim Sterling, you know him or not, whatever.
Ah, yes, thank God for him.
Thank God for him. Yes.
Our big gay
mainly
overlord.
because I just really, our big gay overlord. I'm mostly saying this because I really agree with a lot of shit he says. So.
Oh yeah, he's intellectual.
Absolutely, but yeah. After all this happened, I feel like the public consciousness of like how video game developers are, like, how would I put this, like, treated is extremely fucking poor. Like on the level of like, not even counting the tech situation of like a fucking, you know, like how, like, I've heard fucking stories. And like, especially like, I'm not gonna try and get too hard, like, but Red Dead Redemption, I think, brought up the conversation even harder. I think you were
like actually, yeah, bringing that up, that both these like similar stories coming up around the same time really really is
because Telltale happens, that gets even more in the public consciousness, and then fucking Dan fucking Hauser says, "Oh yeah, we did 100-hour weeks." Oh yeah, I guess for those who don't know, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago from the 29th of October. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but basically it doesn't matter. Basically, Dan Hauser, big head honcho with Rockstar Games, does a little bit of PR, does a little interview with some company, with some website. I think it's Vulture or some shit. First of all, it's really odd because Rockstar really don't give out interviews, which that for one I thought was like kind of weird, but it doesn't matter. But that, besides the point, there was, I don't know exactly how the conversation went, but it was something along the lines of just asking how the work was or whatever, and then Dan, I guess, just blurted out, "Oh yeah, we at the development team be working 100-hour weeks."
Oh my god! So he just kind of like blurted this out.
Yes. He didn't even blurt it out. It wasn't like an accident. It was like, you know, like pridefully, like,
oh, okay,
100-hour weeks.
So it's less of,
he was like boasting about it.
So it's less of
it was less of a blunder, as if it was more just a case he didn't think he would get this much backlash. He didn't think it was a problem, and I think that's a big fucking problem.
Yeah, because that's
because 100-hour weeks are ridiculous.
That is like a stupid amount.
And I think it's scary because the fact that he just said it so casually.
He said it so casually in front of like press and didn't even think about it.
He didn't, because
just like, yeah, this is normal. Yeah, what's wrong with this?
Yeah, like I honestly think we know so little about like how game development works nowadays. At least in the AAA spectrum, we know so of how it goes down that like we don't even think about this shit. And then like, because no one says anything, it's like it's never an issue, and then no one brings it up and everyone thinks it's hunky-dory, and then inside the bit that we don't know about, it's treated as normal, is sort of the way I see it. I know very little. Dan did a little bit of damage control. Rightfully, he did get quite a lot of backlash because of that stuff.
Oh, of course.
Thankful. Yeah, he got quite a fair bit of backlash, and essentially his sort of reasoning was, "Oh, I didn't mean like everyone. Like we're not forcing people. He was taught, at least what he says is that I was talking in terms of the writing staff slash game, which is fine, but that's also really not fine. Because I get, because when he says writing team, including him and some other people, but
also,
it still feels like very like not good. And I like a little. I'll let you finish.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, it doesn't matter what position you're doing. Like 100 hours is 100 hours.
100 hours, and even if you're writing, that's
that's like fucking stressful, man.
Writing is very fucking stressful. It's like mentally, physically stressful. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. I kind of lost my. So yeah, Dan says this, and then he has been basically said, "Oh no! I mean, like, for the writing staff and whatever." I really lost my train of thought. God damn it!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interject.
Fuck's sake! No, it's fine. Really prepared for this, aren't they?
Yeah. By the way, just small side note. You know the way I originally said, "Oh, do you want to keep it under like half an hour?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at 24 minutes.
That's fine. I want 2 hours anyway.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll see how we go. Anyway, yeah.
I'm taking off my jacket then. Fucking. You're getting a striptease, ladies and gentlemen.
So while he's doing that, Dan Houser says a dumb thing, and then people aren't happy about it, and then Dan Houser's like, "Oh, blah, blah, blah." But I think it really is a fucking problem, because from the stories I've heard, you as a game developer are very fucking replaceable. I think it's more of a case of like, there are so many that you are so easily replaceable.
Like there's so many people looking this kind of position that you could just be replaced like that.
Honestly, like if you're a problem, they drop you and pick up someone who will play by the rules. And it sucks that Dan Houser's saying this, not in the case of what he said, but it's like, Dan Houser's an executive. He's been with the franchise since the beginning. He, in essence, with him and his bra, are essentially the fathers of Grand Theft Auto. One of the biggest fucking Rockstar in general. Grand Theft Auto alone, plus everything else they made. They're like the fucking fathers of it all. And like, you are an executive. You're like a big head honcho. You probably don't even have to work 30-hour weeks. Like, okay, maybe I'm bullshitting here, but like, maybe it's just my innate hatred of the executives and whatnot, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't feel like someone like Dan Houser may, God, I don't want to like say he doesn't work as hard.
Your anachronistic nature is coming out.
Just a little bit.
Bring down the system.
Fuck off! I'm not going that far, but like. He doesn't have, like, he's not, I wouldn't say he's as worried about job as, say, just a basic bitch developer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, your boy doing the code.
Yeah, exactly. Like, your boy doing the code is probably going to get fired by the end of the game. While Dan is probably just, I don't know, sitting in his fucking mansion. God, I sound like such a dick. I'm sorry, Dan Houser, but, like...
I'm sorry, Dan Houser. I'm sorry that you came home from a stressful day.
Rich and successful.
I'm sorry to dampen your day after coming back from the office, having a nice cup of Joe, sitting at your desk, looking up on YouTube some new podcasts that came out with less than 10 views, and found this. We did not mean to dampen your day, our great and mighty overlord.
All right. I'll just say this. Anything I say is my opinion alone. And no, I do not think Dan Houser's fucking whipping his employees.
I do though.
I don't think he's fucking got him at gunpoint,
I
but
do.
I do think I do, maybe not him himself, fuck up. Maybe not him himself, but I think the structure of not even Rockstar, but game developers as a whole
Hmm.
has a metaphorical gun to the head.
Ah, yes.
And as I mentioned, hard work, I remember what I was going to say now.
Hey now.
During when Dan replied or tried to do damage control on the first statement, there was an interesting little comment where he says, and I'm not paraphrasing, I still remember this. Pretty much, he just, in relation to the 100-hour weeks, he says, we don't force our employees to work hard.
Ooh.
Oh, indeed.
Oh.
I swear to God, that is actually what he said. I'm not paraphrasing.
So he's straight up saying
Yes.
that, oh yeah, our entire team are a bunch of fucking slackers. Doing
unless
nothing.
unless they do nothing but overtime.
Jesus Christ.
And let's not even mention crunch.
Ugh.
Oh, we'll go there in a bit. We'll go to crunch in a bit.
Crunch.
Just not yet. Not of the captain variety.
Oh. Are we
You don't know
talking
about crunch?
Are we talking about literal Captain Crunch?
No, we're not. No, I said not of the captain variety.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right. I'll shut
Do
my
you
mouth.
not actually know?
Man, I'm that guy I'm the guy I was talking about earlier. You know, the guy that doesn't interact with the world and lives in their parents' attic. Yeah, that's me. I was describing myself.
Well, for those who don't know, please, for the love of God, do know. Crunch is essentially that part in game development where they overwork every single motherfucker.
Oh, so like it's coming close to the end of development, and they're just kind of
or something along those lines. It's not brushing up. It's you gotta work every fucking day, Monday to Friday, Monday to fucking Sunday.
Jesus.
With these obscene, ridiculous hours. And that's essentially what crunch is in a very simplified term, I would say. I'm probably wrong, but yeah, that's as far as my knowledge goes by crunch is essentially this awful thing that, like, going back to Telltale was, I'm pretty sure, a big name writer on the staff team at the time who was credited for the first season of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why he fucking quit Telltale back then is because of crunch, because like that shit wears you fucking down.
Like, no, I can imagine like just working at full capacity, trying to
exactly, like it's like telling Scott you can't do your fucking tech. You have to come in. You're doing fucking how many hours do you work?
I work like fucking 12 hours a day.
You're doing you're doing 15 hours.
Oh Jesus.
We're doubling the load you're getting.
Oh God.
You're getting one break.
Oh jeez. No, not one break. Like is it at least like 40 minutes? Do I at least get like a 40-minute break?
30 minutes.
30-minute.
Less than, and you're forced to come back. Okay, that's very over dramatized.
But boss, it takes me like 30 minutes to take a decent shit.
Oh, Scott, I hope you brought a diaper.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's very over dramatized, but you get the idea.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard many a story of video game crunch, absolutely ruining someone's passion and enjoyment of video game development. Because it stops turning into anything that's vaguely fun. I'd imagine it's vaguely fun to be a game developer, but like there's a line between the business end and the work end, and then the amount of enjoyment you get from that, I'd say.
And someone just messaged me on Facebook. God damn it! Now that's getting in the recording. Fuck's sakes.
That's fine. No one cares. They're not expecting. They're not expecting us.
Yeah.
The bar is literally at the bottom of the barrel that we've dug a hole through.
Don't worry, we'll slowly fill it
Cut
up.
it out and we'll cut it out in post.
We'll cut it out in post, hopefully.
Yeah,
I'm
I
recording
think
2 different tracks. I can do that.
I don't care. Right, that's your job. That's your job. I'm the muscle of the operation.
The big muscles.
Yeah, but calling you the brains would be a
Calling me the brains would be a sizable overstatement.
that's really mean, but yeah.
Oh.
Fuck me. Right. So crunch, it's horrible. I'm kind of just echoing what Jim Sterling said about crunch and just that kind of style of video game development where you're fucking overworking and like I thought about this maybe a week ago and like in my head it's like well first of all I'll just say what Jim Sterling said very simply as like, or just in general like crunch or just overtime in general is just not good for you. Like every now and then is fine, but like if you're forced to work overtime, if you're forced to work your fucking ass off on a daily basis, you're going to be wrecked.
It's just not. It's not healthy.
Not doable. It's not healthy whatsoever.
Cause like I do like 1 day of fucking like essentially just fucking maximum overdrive, and I come home and I'm wrecked. Like I just want to go to bed. I want to curl up and
And
die.
then imagine that, and then imagine 9 to fucking 5. Add like 2 more hours to that.
And over the course of a week.
Yeah, and then expected to do that like over and over again. It's terrible. And like the horrifying thing is like even after all of that, you could be let go by the end of all your hard work. Or let go because you're not quote unquote working enough because they already worked you to the fucking bone.
They work you to the bone and fucking publicly call you out for not working hard enough.
Dan,
yeah, we see you drinking your cup of Joe, listening to these fucking.
I bet you went to Starbucks for that coffee, huh?
You motherfucker! I bet you went up to one of those fancy places that have a
yeah,
drive-through.
real fancy. Oh, you're so fancy, Dan, huh?
Going up in your SUV.
Ugh. Well, Dan Houser's such an asshole.
Yeah, fuck that guy. By the way, Dan, if you can hook us up with like some early copies of fucking of
Bully
GTA,
2,
Bully
GTA
2,
6.
GTA 6. Yeah, call us up. Like
my email address is jamdoclorgany@hotmail.biz.
Shit, police! I'm gonna know my email now.
That's fine. It's on you, not me. I love these introductions of comedy, and it's actually horrible.
You gotta lighten up. You gotta lighten this up.
We'll lighten up later.
I'll lighten you up with these lights I've got. Got from IKEA. Cost me like 50 quid.
Oh, is that where your fucking money's going?
Yeah.
The Dan Houser by...
Yeah, Dan.
From the tears of his developers?
Come on, Dan. I could have. I asked you for the money. I asked, yo, Dan, I'm gonna get some lights for my room. Do you mind sparing me a couple quid? He's like, no, I'm gonna buy myself like an overpriced Starbucks. Well, fuck you, Dan. Fuck you,
Dan.
You couldn't help a brother out.
Fuck you, Dan Houser.
Well, joke's on you. I'm autistic, so I don't know. I'll get sympathy points.
Why is that your...
I'm gonna start a petition.
Well, joke's on you. I'm gay.
Joke's on you. I'm gay and autistic, so I'm gonna make a tweet about it and say that you molested me.
No, you should say oppressed.
You
People
oppressed
get more
me.
into it. Yeah, there you go. People get more into that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
should
crunch
we
is
cut that
horrible
out?
and no, everything in you.
Oh no, Jesus! I'm sorry.
Everything you say is you're gonna look back on and regret deeply.
I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't mean it. Please take me back.
I meant every single word. Right.
I don't associate with this man.
That's fine.
Dan, baby, please. I didn't mean it.
Alright, enough talking about Dan fucking Hauser.
I will talk about Dan fucking Hauser as much as I like. He's a beautiful and sexy man.
Can we just call this the Dan Hauser episode? Episode 1, Dan Hauser.
Dan Hauser, so.
Dan Hauser, so. The Dan Hauser special. This is 1 day, this is, what, 2 days away from being a Halloween special, and I hate you for it. So we're replacing that with a Dan Hauser special.
Don't fucking put this on me.
Yeah, I will. I will interject real life into our podcast.
Well, yeah, that's what we need to do.
We're gonna, and then we're gonna get on Drama Alert, and then we're gonna.
Then we're gonna meet Keemstar, and I'm gonna sit there cross-armed because I don't like Keemstar.
I love Keemstar. I want to be friends with Keemstar.
I want to strangle him.
Yo, Keem, yo, Daddy Keem. What up? How you doing, man?
Hey, Keem.
Don't talk to Keem.
I will talk to Keem as much as I like.
Don't talk to Keem. You don't deserve it.
I will sculpt you a gnome. That's what I will do. I will sculpt you a gnome, send it to your house, and have your daughter look at it. That is what I'll do.
Next topic.
Yes, next topic.
You're ruining my relationship with Keemstar.
What relationship?
My blossoming one.
The man's like a cyborg gnome. He doesn't have feelings.
Fuck's sake. Anyway.
His daughter's like CGI.
Why you stop bringing up his fucking daughter?
Anyway.
God damn it. Right. So. I can't. It's hard for me to fucking continue now. Right.
I apologize.
So. Crunch is terrible and is bad, and people well, I could say like don't do it, but like honestly, there needs to be a really big shift in just like that industry as a whole to get anything done. Like it's nice to go like, oh yeah, free the game developers, but like the unfortunate reality is like
let my developers go.
The unfortunate reality is that we probably can't. Like it's I think it's so ingrained with the culture of game development, especially in that AAA area where it's like this is the norm, this is how everything goes.
Unfortunately, not everyone can be a Toby Fox or whatever his name is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like not everyone can be like that, and sometimes they do have to like. And it's a shame because I've heard many a story of like, you know, how it ruined someone's like passion for gaming, just game development in general. Like I'm like you and I are similar. Like there's got to be a point in your life where you're like, I want to be a game developer, right?
Oh yeah, like I think everyone
like anyone who's vaguely interested in games is like, yeah, one of those.
Yeah, I've got a couple ideas floating around in my head now.
But the problem is, it's like you look into any other industry and you can probably find like the bad shit about it. With video game development, you can't. It's hard to run across this kind of stuff because it's so like tightly knit, and because like employees are like so quiet because they don't want to lose their fucking jobs, they don't say anything. So it's so ingrained in the culture. So once someone gets in there, it's like a fucking shot from a fucking shotgun of like this fucking reality check. It's like, oh god, and that must be horrible. Yeah, it must be horrible. And I cannot envy enough people who've gone through that stuff.
Ugh.
But yeah,
please tell me the next topic is going to be something a little bit more lighthearted.
It's well, there's one little bit I want to add with the whole Rockstar thing.
Okay.
So yeah, Dan Hauser says a dumb thing, and then he tries to cover up for it, and then to me, now this is more just my interjection in the whole situation, but like essentially a bit later, Rockstar's like social media embargo thing on their employees was lifted. Basically, like the thing that says like, oh, don't go on social media and post anything like publicly. That like they removed that, which is, you know, whatever. It was just the timing of it all, because like they lift that, and then like a bunch of people who say they're working at Rockstar just work at Rockstar is like, oh yeah, I had a great time. Trademark, Rockstar Games, TM.
Yes,
registered.
I had good time working for the Human Company.
Yeah, it feels like, honestly, I'm not even trying to say that they're but it's like it feels so forced, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
Like with the timing and all that, where it's like, oh shit, we need good PR. Left the, you know, the thing bad.
Let the developers run in the
Free.
Let them run free for now. Keep them on.
Give them an extra biscuit if they say we're nice. That's nothing against anyone who has tweeted that kind of stuff. Like if you
give them an extra graham cracker for every tweet.
Yes, we say this, but obviously we mean no offense to anyone who has actually had an enjoyable time, you know, developing for, you know, Red Dead 2 or just Rockstar in general.
Oh, of course.
But there's also been people who, you know, come out saying, "Oh yeah, Rockstar is, you know, not fucking good.
Mm.
It's got shitty businesses, strategies, and whatnot background." So, like, I'm not trying to say like, "Oh, all of them." But like the timing and all that really feels like, you know. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Developers, please treat your employees nicely, and
please treat them like proper
human beings, maybe. And any video game developers out there, I'm sorry if you're going through that. I hope you can find somewhere better, and I hope you're not gonna be in fucking Telltale's case.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No one wants to be in that case.
And then the aspiring game developers, cough cough, not technically naming any names, but I can think of one person. Careful what you wish for.
Don't tell him about me.
He doesn't know you.
I'm still working on my project. I'm still working on my turn-based furry RPG.
Oh god.
You've got like 13 classes, all based off different amphros.
Jesus Christ, the Night Scott, please. My throat is really starting to hurt.
You know what you need?
What?
Some non-specifically branded drink. Possibly just H2O.
Yeah. Do you want to like say some random? Do you want to like have your own like Scott moment? Do you want to hold the show for a bit?
Well, I don't know. I could play harmonica for a bit.
Oh, don't play harmonica into the microphone. I don't know. Just talk about furries or something.
Okay.
Yeah, just entertain the audience, Scott. Dance.
Well, I mean, I could put a GIF on screen. Have that for a bit.
Oh, did you ever see that Trump dancing GIF?
Oh, you mean the one where he's just kind of like swaying his arms?
Yeah, that's just hilarious. I stared at that shit for ages.
Yeah, you know,
it's mesmerizing.
It's been a while since I actually watched that. You know what? I'm gonna look it up.
All right, you'll be doing this in post. But,
yes, of course.
Put up that picture of Trump dancing. Oh, yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him go.
Oh, swaying those arms. Look at those hips.
Oh, what a hipster.
Oh, what a happy chappy man.
Absolutely. Look at this man's smile. That's your president, ladies and gentlemen. Not my president, but
not our president, because UK doesn't have presidents.
Dude,
I'm fairly sure that
United Kankistan should not be mentioned.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. United Kankistan doesn't have a president, but I'm fairly sure it might have some sort of form of dictatorship pretty soon.
That's fine. I don't think the extermination squads have come for my family yet.
Well, I just hope breakfast is kind to everyone. Jesus.
God fucking damn it! Just say some bullshit, where I'll be back in 2 seconds. Audience, my apologies. I'll be leaving him with you.
All right. Well, so yeah, how you doing today, guys? You all good? Rough day at work? Yeah, don't worry about it. I had a pretty decent time myself. Damn it, Paul! Why did you leave me? I guess it's improvised segment time. Oh, thank Christ, you're back. Oh,
Right, I'm 20% more hydrated.
oh my god! Thank God you're back. That may have been like what, like 30 seconds, but it felt like forever.
The most uncomfortable 30 seconds of your life.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we'll call that an intermission.
Intermission. Yeah. Just gonna say, Dancing Trump is still up here.
He is. Look at him go.
Yeah, he's just got those moves for hours.
Yeah. Get him out of here. We need to focus on stuff.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, Trump!
Get out of here.
Get out of here with your massive amounts of money and gorgeous hair.
Jamoke fucking asshole. Right.
God, I love him.
I hate you.
Okay.
There was another topic. I don't think you do know about this. This is more in relation to Telltale, vaguely, but it's my launching pad to a new conversation point. Right. So, Telltale Games shuts down. I think two other studios closed down around the same time, believe it or not. One was Capcom Vancouver.
Capcom Vancouver.
Yes. Now I'm gonna ask. I don't think you've heard of.
What? Well, may I ask what of note has Capcom Vancouver?
That's what I'm asking you. Like, do you know anything about Cap?
I know about Capcom as a whole. I didn't know they had a Vancouver.
Yeah, it's a developer.
Isn't that Canadian?
I don't think so.
I think Vancouver is like Canadian.
No, I don't think so. Okay, no, you're actually no, you're right. Actually, yes.
Oh, okay, right, sweet.
Right. I want you to guess or whatever. What is Capcom Vancouver known for, or what have they done? Guess away.
Well,
don't take too long as well.
I'm gonna be discriminatory against the Canadians and say that they made Resident Evil 6.
No. Do you want to know what they are?
What are they, my friend?
They are a Dead Rising exclusive developer.
Oh damn! And they've been cancelled recently.
No, not recently. This is back in Telltale.
Oh,
around that time.
Oh, okay.
But you say that, but like think about that for a second. Their only projects were Dead Rising. That's all they did.
I cannot. No offense to the
You can't believe it, right?
No offense to the Dead Rising games. But
exactly.
I wouldn't think you would need an entire dedicated team for Dead Rising.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Fucking Dead Rising 2 comes out. Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 3 in the span of 3 years. But like the reason I'm bringing up Capcom Vancouver is mostly because of the fact that they are a Dead Rising exclusive developer. And to me, when I learned that from a YouTube channel called Stippo, I believe, shoutouts to him, who's a Dead Rising YouTuber, very dedicated one, might add.
There's dedicated Dead Rising YouTubers?
Absolutely, and Steppo specifically, he's really in depth. Like I've learned so much, and I barely played Dead Rising as a whole. But anyway, that's besides the point.
I'm learning a lot about Dead Rising today.
Yeah, right. So Capcom Vancouver essentially is a Dead Rising exclusive developer, which is the strangest thing to me because I think we both can agree Dead Rising is a good franchise.
It's been dropping off since
One's been good. Two's good. I love 2. Off the record, I love.
I was about to say
Dead Rising. Yeah.
Off the record is a bit of a.
I like Off the Record.
It's a little bit of a cash grab. Like,
I still like it.
Do bear in mind, the only Dead Rising I played was Dead Rising 1, and that was like probably around the time it came out.
Oh, geez, that's like 2006.
Yeah, like a small Babin Scott who was significantly lighter would cycle up to his friend's house and be like, "Can we play the zombie games?"
Jesus Christ.
I want to take pictures
Um,
of the naughty things as well.
Yep. No, I've played 1, 2 off the record.
All right.
I have not played 3 or 4, but I was going to get into them. As 3 had a mixed reception, 4 was widely panned.
Yeah,
As we can
they
agree.
basically turned Frank into
Frank, I don't know what the fuck it did with
They
him.
basically
But,
they made him like Bruce Campbell. They made him Ash
or
Williams.
some shit. Like, yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, I just find it so strange. Dead Rising is not the kind of franchise I would consider,
Like,
you go, like, anyone watching it, genuinely implore you to, like, go on the Capcom Vancouver, like, Wikipedia and just look at their games developed list. It is tiny.
Like,
and you're gonna see a lot of Dead Rising. Well, there's also the Bigs, MLB front office manager,
the
Bigs too.
The fuck is the Bigs?
The Bigs is a baseball sports video game developed by Blue Castle Games. Oh yeah, Blue Castle Games is partner of Capcom Vancouver, so it all works.
Ah, I see. It's a
Yes.
it's a Wii and PSP game.
Yeah. Essentially, Dead Rising only.
Well, I mean, yeah, sports titles don't count as proper
They
video
really
games.
don't. They really don't.
Unless it's
But
WWE.
it's like the only real sport.
Then again, WWE
I don't like all
barely
those
counts
fake
as a
sports. I don't like all those other fake sports,
Well, I mean, I was
Those-
I better, I don't want to shatter your perception of reality, but WWE, what's a good way to say this? Wrestling's fake.
Wait a second. You telling me wrestling's fake?
Wrestling's fake.
Are you telling me that a midget dressed up as a bull fighting a guy in jorts who is also a rapper,
Who is also a Marine.
who is also a Marine, and he kids, is fake?
Oh, don't forget the part that the midget in a bull costume. I don't know if it was like earlier or later on. Turned
This
out to
was
be
like-
the owner's
that
illegitimate
was,
son.
that was the leprechaun.
Oh, I apologize.
No, this was a shorter spine. This is the second wrestling midget.
Oh, okay. I apologize for all of our
Yes.
Hornswoggle fans.
All of the Hornswoggle fans, all probably way too many of you.
Honestly, the only reason I know of Hornswoggle was that brief period of time where I had this associate that was really into wrestling. So I was like, oh, I better do my homework. And I just come across this fucking...
Learn about the Hornswoggle?
Yeah, I
thing?
learned about fucking... I learned about the goddamn...
One, that Hornswoggle was a thing.
Yeah.
And then there was a mysterious raw general manager, which was stupid. But it kind of had a good premise and could have been done right, but shit happened.
Yeah, but it turns out Hornswoggle was fucking Vince
Yeah.
McMahon's illegitimate son.
No, that was years earlier. You're getting your
I
storylines
apologize.
mixed up.
I don't know.
I'm not expecting you to.
I don't know. Please don't.
Anyway, Dead Rising!
Dead Rising. Enough about WWE. That's our other podcast.
You don't know shit.
It's called Ring Talks.
Jesus Christ, please no. I don't want to talk about wrestling with you.
Oh, no, I'll just ruin it for you.
You'll ruin the sport to me.
Oh my god. When was it? Like, I remember we were watching something, and I was just making quips the entire time. You just turn to me and say, Scott, I don't want to watch wrestling with you. You just ruin it.
It was either with Pete Dunne and what's his Ricochet or no, it was I think it was you were really into Velveteen Dream. Mr.
Oh.
Black.
Oh, Velveteen Dream,
Yeah, you were really into that, man.
I want him. I want to take him into my arms and never let go. You beautiful bastard.
Yeah, shut up. Whatever.
Anyway, enough about.
You only played First Dead Rising, right? Years
yes,
ago.
First Dead Rising years ago.
All right, so you're not all that familiar, at least when it comes to actually playing the thing.
I have watched Game Grumps and Joel complete the game.
Boo.
Alright.
Fuck you, Game Grumps. You ruined JonTron.
What are you talking about? JonTron's doing okay.
He's fucking dead.
You know what ruined JonTron? People being too judging of his political views.
I don't give a fuck, buddy. I still don't know to this day what his political views are.
Well, like,
I honestly have no idea. I was like, I knew him, but it was just one of those things. It was like, I still have no idea.
I know he's on the right spectrum.
Whatever.
But anyway, yeah, I don't want to get into politics.
Yeah,
on the show.
let's please not.
Yeah,
Fuck's
so
sake.
video games.
I want to talk about video games so much, but you keep fucking changing the subject.
Aren't you glad?
Fuck's sake.
Aren't you glad we're friends?
This really is just Tangent City. Honest to God.
We built this city.
No.
We built this city. Then
stop!
got
I'm gonna fucking
distracted.
I'm gonna leave this fucking call.
Oh God, no! Please, I
And then you'll you'll podcast line up abruptly, and I'll fucking leave, and then you'll have to find someone else.
Oh God, no! I don't want to. Don't make me call up our artist that we were talking to. Not long before.
He's as flat as a piece of paper.
By the way, thanks for doing the art for us. Not the art we have right now.
It's not there. Don't spoil things yet.
All right.
There is no art. We have no artist friend. I don't, anyway. I am my artist friend because I'm the only good artist I know.
What are you talking about? I do art.
I did call you to art.
I do little doodles.
Yeah, barely.
Doodles of me looking like a Christmas ornament.
Exactly.
Anyway, yes.
Boy.
Dead
Right.
Rising.
Is there anything? Well, there's not much else to add, really. Other than I'm still really amazed that like a Capcom Dead Rising exclusive developer even exists for a franchise that one is not even that popular, is extremely niche.
Yeah,
Two.
I was actually about to say like. I can understand if it was a big multi-million franchise.
Yeah,
but
I'm pretty sure Treyarch for Call of Duty is exclusive.
Oh yeah, like Treyarch.
Yeah,
and
like something like that.
Infinity
That's
Ward? Is that still a
Infinity Ward? Yeah, I think them two are exclusives, and that's fine because Call of Duty is fucking Call of Duty. But Dead Rising, but it's such a niche franchise. You know what I mean? That it's I don't know. It's weird to build an entire company on.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's my only rough take on the whole Capcom Vancouver thing. I was more about their whole situation. But yeah, did you have any topics in mind?
I don't have any topics in mind, but I do remember on our little Discord channel we have, just kind of throwing little topics around, which I have not posted to because I'm a lazy bastard.
Because you've helped.
I'm glad you cut out there. But there was one subject I was rather interested in.
Yes.
And that would be, if I can get that son of a bitch up. Wait, is it not here? Oh, it's in general. Where is it? Yes, SNK heroines.
Oh yes,
I have been looking forward to this for I don't know how long. When did you post this? Like last month, the 13th of September. Tell me I have kept my head in the ground like an ostrich. So please tell me, what SNK heroines is?
I will, and this will be a little bit of a teaching for everyone else who doesn't know. SNK is a SNK styled tag team fighting game starring the lovely ladies of the SNK fighting franchises such as, well, I don't think that's entirely true, but female characters from fighting franchises such as
No,
King of Fighters, something else, and probably something else. I really have no. I'm very limited in my knowledge. I'm mostly Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. My head is sort of kept on like
Street Fighter.
Shut up! I listen. Shut up. So, I'm checking the message. You saying cow lady?
Cow lady.
Yeah, that was like your response when I first showed you it.
Oh yes.
Do you know my Shiranui?
No.
Do you not actually?
I do not. Really? I do not know much about SNK. Besides,
she is like the main girl of the King of Fighters franchise.
Oh, is she the one that
you've definitely seen her sprite before?
Yeah, like she wears that like that gi with the tail thing on it.
Yeah, the tail thing, her tits are hanging out, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you know, standard anime affair.
Yeah, that's my Shiranui.
Wait. So you're saying cowgirl, cow lady?
Yes.
Is Shiranui? Oh.
They're all the characters, at least their default. As far as I know, I've not played it, but I've done my research. You see,
I've done a lot of research.
Research.
He's put a lot of that research into his reference files.
I don't have any my pictures on my references actually. Surprisingly, I know, but yeah. Basically, the reason she looks like that, and because the whole roster has slightly altered outfits from what they're usually known for, is because sort of the reason, the I'll just say in kayfabe reason for this even being a fucking thing is like basically, I don't know exactly, so forgive me if anyone who actually knows if I'm wrong, but essentially the gimmick is like some fucking pervert is just like, I don't know if it's akin of a dream, but I like the idea he's got unimaginable godly powers for some reason, and literally what he does with it is just
brings in
all the waifu,
brings in all the SNK waifus,
all the waifus in the building.
It's like, yo, ladies, I'm gonna have you fight to see who will be the ultimate waifu.
No. The tower mode or whatever is basically they fight, right? And basically, I think the final boss is that character, that pervert, and basically whoever beats him and wins is free from his like sex dungeon.
Oh my god!
So they're like freed from his like wet dream.
Jeez.
So that is my has like a cow thing going on and like these weird outfits. It's because like that's what he imagines them in.
Okay.
And that's the same reason why Terry is a girl.
Terry what?
Do you know? You probably know Terry Bogard or seen him most likely. He's like the main guy of King
you mean
of Fighters.
the guy with the hat?
The hat. He's in all red and all that.
Wait, so they gender swapped him?
Yes, they gender swapped him.
Oh, okay. Because I actually
look it up.
Because like I was actually
like Google it.
When I initially heard like SNK heroines, I was thinking, is this a game where they gender swap the entire cast?
No.
Like, did they just gender swap the dudes to be chicks? So it's just
No. They actually did bring in chicks. Like a majority of the roster is genuine ladies. There are, I think, 2 gender swap characters.
Terry Bogard.
Just put in SNK heroines Terry Bogard. While he's doing that, basically.
Oh, mama.
Yes. And this is not like, oh, this is just an alternate reality. No, it's still Terry. Like
Oh my god.
it's still the guy, the
So
man Terry.
so
He's got a huge rack.
so Terry Berry has
Yes.
you I
I just love his standing pose. If you can do this in post, put in a picture of like you see that picture where he's just got his hands out. He's like got the sweat bead and all that.
I think I'm saying that.
Yeah, like can you just put that on? I just want to show the so surprised. He's just like, what? Why are these here?
What are these? I didn't think my pecs were this big.
Yeah. So
Oh, jeez.
so Terry is
Oh my god. Sorry.
What?
I just noticed his cap says Fatal Cutie.
oh my god. That's awful.
Oh my god.
That's something. Fuck me.
Jesus.
But yeah, Terry is the second of the gender swap characters. Him and then Skullomania,
Skullomania.
who's for some reason his first debut was in whatchamacallit, like the 3D Street Fighter games.
Oh, all right. That. Oh
Yeah.
my god! This Kamen Rider looking ass motherfucker.
With this, yeah, his name's now Skullowomania or something. Like a real fucking mouthful.
Honestly, I'm digging it. I'm. For everyone out there,
It's
for everyone out there that has not realized how much of a sad little man I am, I am a fan of shows known as tokusatsu, which are basically
I
Japanese.
don't even know what that is.
Majority of these shows are. Think of Power Rangers.
Oh,
The source material for that. That's what I'm
Jesus
into.
Christ. Yeah, he looks like a Power Rangers fucking
I
jobber.
I love him. I think we actually you showed me at Expo where someone was playing this dude.
Yeah, I might have showed you earlier, Skullowomania.
No, not Skull Woman, but I was like during like the Expo tournaments, someone was actually playing as him. No, that's a different thing. I think it was
Different thing.
yeah, I think it was a video with Wooly from Super Best Friends. I don't know if he was playing as or against Skull.
Maybe. Also, please watch Super Best Friends. They're really...
Oh yeah, they need more people. They're too good.
They're too good. Anyway, yes.
Anyway,
Oh,
yeah.
needless shoutouts. Yes, that is SNK Heroines, a game I've been so tempted to buy for months upon months upon months, and I might try and like guilt trip someone into getting me it for like Christmas.
Excuse me. I'm fairly sure this is coming out for the Switch, so I'm probably just gonna get it so I touch my Switch more often.
You know, it's portable, so you know.
So I can take my Skullomania wife.
Skullowomania.
Skullomania. From what I'm saying, it is just Skullomania.
Yes.
So
Gender swapped.
yeah,
He's
but
got
like,
some teats.
yeah, he's got the titties.
Quite petite, but still. Alright, we need to stop talking about that.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
yeah, that's SNK Heroin.
and we've been talking for a good hour and 10 minutes. I think that's good enough.
No, it's not good enough.
Do you have any
but
more
yeah,
topics?
no, I don't. Well, honestly, any other topics really want, specifically the game developer shit, and I think ending on SNK is fair and it's fine.
It's a good way to send us out. Something nice and light and silly.
Absolutely. But yeah, that was the shed.
That's Shed Talk.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
I think for a
I've
first step,
enjoyed it.
this was enjoyable. I think this is a fun experience.
I've enjoyed myself, but you know, if anyone who doesn't sees this and is like, these guys are please like I don't know what else you could really do. Like the video, share it with me so you think you might actually like it. We both really fucking appreciate it. As two
me not so
poor
much.
Shut up. As two poor people on down on our luck. You know, we just really appreciate it if someone outside of here really does watches it in its entirety. Because I'm thinking about it now, it's like, Jesus, who's gonna watch this in full?
Like
God.
I mean, like fucking, you could be watching a movie, man. You could be watching. You could be watching the like Stanley Kubrick's The Thing. Clive Barker's
The Thing.
Clive Barker's The Thing. Wait,
Yes.
is it Clive Barker? I'm now actually paranoid. Did I get it wrong?
Fantanio's not gonna be happy.
The Thing. Oh Jesus Christ!
All right. Honestly, if you've enjoyed it, please let us know.
John Carpenter. Fuck.
You're a spa. If you've enjoyed it, please let us know down. We really would love the appreciation, and if you have any tips for us and what we could help with, hopefully, please don't tell us, "Oh, this needs better structure." Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I think that goes without saying.
That goes without saying.
But we've essentially just gone we've bought, bringing them back to IKEA. We just bought like a IKEA chair, brought it home, tipped out the contents onto the floor, and said, "I think we did a good job." That's us. That's this podcast.
That's a lovely analogy. But yes, for anyone who is watching, thank you. Absolutely, I genuinely appreciate it.
100 thank yous, 100 kisses.
Yeah, likewise for him. And yeah, that was Shed Talks. Hopefully, another episode should come sometime in November. And hopefully any news that does come out, we be laid on.
Well, I mean, in fairness, this is probably going to come out in November.
Oh yeah, so fair enough.
We'll figure something out.
We're recording it in October. Anyone? Yeah. You get the idea.
Oh yeah. So anyway.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
That'll be us. Goodbye.
Take care. Fuck you.